Hello and welcome to this Wednesday's 3 Good Minutes. I continue my journey of taking you through C.S. Lewis's screw-taped letters and mining each letter for its deepest spiritual meaning. Today I will share the theme of the 23rd letter, which covers the many iterations of historical Christianity. Lewis's Demon Screwtape says that each generation reinvents Jesus according to the scholarly ideas or theories of that generation. As a result, Lewis indicates it changes every 30 years or so. In some generations, he says, Christianity has been promoted along liberal and humanitarian lines, in some along Marxian, catastrophic, and revolutionary lines. I would say that in our generation, groups continue to twist and corrupt Christianity for political aims. Think about what Vladimir Putin did to justify his invasion of Ukraine. He got in cahoots with the church, which blessed the war. The Russian Orthodox Church is used to giving its blessing to any actions taken by the country's leadership. In fact, Patriarch Kirill of Moscow, head of the Russian Orthodox Church, is betting on Putin's tanks to preserve the institution of the church throughout the fallen empire. As such, Kirill's church in Russia is little more than an arm of the state and all that it has ever been. Closely related is the evangelical church in America with all of its apocalyptic undertones. Clever politicians seeking to win elections capitalize on that apocalyptic fear and frenzy. They can convince us that American safety requires authoritarianism and so-called strongman leaders. We hear strident calls to keep the barbarians, the ones who are not white and Christian, outside of the gate in order to stop the decline from within. In fact, such leaders instinctively know how to weaponize religious convictions in order to rise and hold on to power. They know how to connect America's potential defeat with Christianity's defeat, all the while utilizing end times rhetoric. It is of no matter then if the leader has moral failings or is not bound by the same dogma or rules as adherents are, as long as that politician gets them power and preserves their religion and way of life. And so, C.S. Lewis admonishes us to be careful as to how our generation reinvents Jesus. He reminds us that our religious passions can be co-opted and manipulated for political reasons. Rather than allowing leaders to manipulate our convictions, what we need to do is vote our conscience based on the right understanding of the gospel. The gospel means good news, not just for us, but for everyone, including the poor, the widow, the migrant, and the oppressed, and maybe we should say especially for those. Jesus forever talked about God's kingdom coming to earth, and not so much about our going to the kingdom when we die. Our Christian walk calls us to seek justice for the least of these and to stand up to empire when its unjust and violent systems oppress. No wonder Jesus taught his disciples a prayer asking for God's kingdom to come on earth as it is in heaven. We are called to work for greater approximations of justice and peace on earth, aiming toward the heavenly ideal. Let us be acutely aware of the way our faith has been and can be twisted and corrupted for empire. Amen.